Hi Pisces, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for December 2025. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in December and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from your cusp sign, so you may want to check that out. This recording is for Pisces Sun, Pisces Rising, and Pisces Moon. I'm using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Pisces, now on to your December 2025 Psychic Tarot reading. And the first card you have, Pisces, is the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is an air sign person. This could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun, moon, or rising sign person. It could also be you if you have a sun, moon, or rising sign that is an air sign. Pages can be children. They can also be adults that are immature or young at heart. Pages can bring messages, so this could be a message about truth, wisdom, knowledge, or untruths as well. I hear, I don't want to keep doing things in the same old way. I want to do things in a new way and do things differently. So either that's you thinking it, and you have either your sun, moon, or rising sign is an air sign, or this is an air sign person connected to you that is thinking and feeling that way in December. They may have felt like they've shouldered a lot of blame. They may also have felt like they were getting picked on by people. This could be somebody that could be like, you know what, I'm not allowing that to take place anymore. I'm not going to allow that to happen, so I'm going to take action. So if you have a kid that's been picked on or bullied or whatever's been going on with them, or they've been blamed for anything, they could lash out and act out against it in December or January or even February. But this could be you if that applies to something that's happened with you. If it's not you, you could be looking at this air sign person like they're acting irrationally in December. This person, if it's not you, could think that you need to let go of them, that you're holding on to them too tightly. So that could be if you have a child, they may think you're too overprotective, you're holding on to them too tightly. This Page of Swords person may feel like, this isn't where I belong. I need to belong, I need to be somewhere else. So that could be at their job, that could be in a love relationship, that could be their living situation, that could be the area in which they live. It could even be at their job, or, you know, somewhere that they feel like, you know, I don't belong here. I need to be somewhere else. If this is not you, you could have a clash of will. Your wills could be clashing with you and the Page of Swords, this air sign person, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun, moon, or rising sign person in the month of December, or maybe January or February. This person may say there's things I've done or things I've made that you don't take into acknowledgement or give me any kind of credit for. This air sign person could be feeling that way about you. So the next card in your reading, Pisces, is the World. And this is a card that symbolizes control. The planets in the heavens and the spirit guides around you could be conspiring to give you control. It can also be a karmic cycle ending and a new karmic cycle beginning. You could also feel the lack of control as well. You may start to feel like you're becoming your own boss in some area of your life, that maybe you didn't feel like you were your own boss before. And the drive and the desire to show people what you're made of, what your knowledge, your talents, your experience, and your skills are. You may feel like it's really important for you to demonstrate that. It is really windy here. It's 25 miles an hour winds, so if you hear that wind, that noise, it is the wind. You may feel like, I don't want to keep going through the motions anymore. I don't want to keep sitting in the back seat. I want to be front and center. I want to be in charge of my own life and my own destiny and what I'm doing and be more in control. I don't want to be in the back seat. I want to show the world what I'm made of, what I know how to do, my talents, my skills. That is the energy swirling and circling around Pisces in December. But like I said, for some of these signs, I can tell that the messages could apply also in January or February. And I feel like Pisces are going to make their mark in the world where they're going to want to stand up against and not want to hear any criticism. So if anybody's criticizing you, Pisces, in December, I feel like you're not going to want to put up with it and tolerate it. And you may put your foot down or have some strong words for anybody that's being critical or hypercritical of you in December, January, or February. If you have any meetings, conferences, you bring a lot to the table. You may bring a lot to the table to some other kind of work-related project or situation, short-term or long-term work. But it could be a specific meeting. You bring a lot to the table. You're going to have a lot to say. You're going to have things to present, maybe your ideas and solutions to things. You're going to be good with all of that in December, January, and February. You could also cause a stir. There could be some people really talking about you. Not necessarily in a bad way, but like you could do something, maybe you're going to do something really funny or something super creative or really ingenious, and people are going to be talking about it. They're going to be talking about you in some way. But I do not feel as negative. So the next card in your reading, which makes a lot of sense for what it just said right there, and these are two major arcana cards back to back. You have the Sun, so you have the World, now you have the Sun. The Sun is joy, happiness, exuberance. It can also indicate the spotlight being on you, which came up in this card. Success in the material world. It could also indicate love or the birth of a child even. You're going to be feeling great. You may feel and look spectacular. Some things are starting to, oh, Max is really snoring for you here. He's literally right here in this corner of this sofa snoring. Something you're going to do or say is going to be kind of spectacular. And you're going to feel like you're on top of the world. You're going to feel like things are starting to go your way. You're going to feel, I feel great. I feel that kind of energy for you. So if you get through December and you go, what is she talking about? I didn't see any of that happen. Well, wait till January and February pass, because timing is different for all of you in a general reading. You don't all have the same birth chart. You're not born on the same day, same time, either. So timing is different for those of you listening to this reading, and probably other people that do this work as well, not just from me. If you have to learn something this month, you are going to catch on to it super quickly. And if there's anything where you could get a head start and be like way ahead of the crowd in the running, that's going to happen for you. If you tried to get accepted into a specific club, group, or organization, or accepted into a college or a training program, I feel like you're going to get accepted. Somehow you get accepted. Because I hear the collective consciousness of Pisces is saying, I'm doing it. I'm really doing it. I'm doing it. It could be getting hired for a job. And you may feel like your life is starting to speed up, like finally some action in my life. Or you could feel like my life starts here. So this could be like a big starting point for you in something. You faced a lot of things in your life. You've put up with a lot of things. You may feel like you've gone through periods of struggle, dark times, or things just not going your way. But now that's changing. And my spirit guides are showing me in my mind, they're showing me the planets moving, rearranging, and changing positions that are going to be, that is part of the reason, or maybe the major reason, why some like old negative energies and cycles end, and new positive cycles and energies, like a starting point, begins for you now. But I'm going to repeat myself. This could be occurring. It could have occurred in November for some of you. But for some of you, it's occurring December, January, or February of going into 2026. So now, before I go on to cards number 4 and 5, I just want to let you know we are at the beginning phases. The new year is right around the corner. So it is that time of year again when I record my New Year 2026 10-card Celtic Cross Psychic Tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac. If you want to hear what my spirit guides had to say for you over a 10-card reading, you may want to check these readings out. They are the most popular readings I sell of all the videos that I record that are special series, not on YouTube or Rumble. Also, if you want to see what else my spirit guides had to say for you in the new year of 2026, you could get my New Year 2026 Psychic Crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. They're also available. And in these video series, you may want to get your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign, or whatever normally resonates with you on my YouTube readings. Also, if you want to see and hear what my spirit guides have to say for you beyond this December reading, you could get my Psychic Crystal readings for December 2025, which are a continuation and an expansion of this reading I'm doing right now for you for December. These links for these readings are available. These videos are available on Vimeo and Patreon, the same videos. If you want to get them on Vimeo, that link is down below in the description box in the Show More section. And the link to Patreon is also under this video. And on Patreon, you would go to the Shop tab on the menu to get those readings. You can also get these links by going to my website, theluckymermaid.com, on the videos page. And the Patreon link is also there as well. I want to thank you for purchasing these videos. It is what keeps this channel on YouTube and Rumble going. So card number 4 in your reading, Pisces, is the 8 of Cups. And this is turning away from what's not working for you anymore, emotionally speaking, and heading off on a new journey with a stick of power and control in your hand. And even though the journey's unknown, you're still willing to take it. Some of you are going to be moving, or you're going to start thinking of moving, and you may want to live closer to a place where you work or to a business you own. You could feel like the place where you live or a place where you work or a relationship you're in is claustrophobic. Now, you're not the first sign to get that. I've read 6 signs so far, and one of the other signs, but I can't tell you which because I don't do them all on the same day, I don't remember. Somebody else got that turning away because they felt claustrophobic as well. You're not the first sign to get that. Some of you, if you feel like you've got taken advantage of or pushed around by a business or company you work for, you may want to go seek a new job, or you possibly may want to start your own company or business. You may also have felt like you latched onto people that you thought at one time in your past grounded you or saved you. You may not feel that way about them now. This could be a group of friends. It could also be a club, group, or organization that you belong to that you feel in your past was like saved you in some way, benefited you, and you may not feel that way now. You may feel like now that's not the case. Don't be surprised. You could get a job interview this month. You could also, or in January or February, you could also have somebody that would like to hire you specifically for a short-term project for your talents and skills. So it could be you could get hired for a new job, or they want to interview you. Or you could have somebody contact you that's like, hey, I've got this project. Would you be willing to do this on the side? And you could make some side cash on the side. This could also be a month where you feel like, I'm not where I belong, but I'm going to consider different options. So this could be a month where if you're thinking of moving, you could be, going on a realtor website, or like, I don't know, like scoping it out, like where could I go? This could be job related. This could be home living situation related. It could be if you want to move your business from one area to another. This could also be like, maybe you're like, I want to break up with this person and I want to see who else is out there. So that could be part of this, looking to see what's out there. Now, the last card in your reading for December 2025, Pisces, is the 4 of Cups. And this is ruminating, going within, overanalyzing, pulling at straws, worrying about the past, maybe having difficulty in making a decision. You could also be apathetic about things. There's a blessing or an opportunity that could come to you this month, but you need to pay attention, because if you're having all those other emotions and feelings and thoughts, you may not notice it. It may not jump out at you. You could be skeptical about something somebody is offering you. It could be a job. It could be that job, that short-term gig, that short-term job. It could be a long-time position, like a full-time position that could be offered to you. It could be somebody that you meet that you're going to date. You may be skeptical, like what they have to offer you. You're skeptical about what they're saying to you. For some reason, I get that Pisces is going to feel like they don't trust this person completely. You may feel like you're not getting the whole story. you may feel like, okay, yeah, they're telling me part of the story. They're not telling you everything completely. This could be your psychic abilities kicking in, Pisces, because Pisces can be very psychic. And, so it could be your intuition kicking in like, yeah, there's more to this story, especially if it's a job interview and you're like, why did the other person leave? And they give you this reason and you may be like, yeah, that doesn't sound right. Or, I don't know, just like, or if you meet somebody and you're thinking of dating them, and you may be skeptical about them or certain things they're telling you, and you may feel like, you know what, I'm not getting the whole story here. You could have somebody that wants to take you on as a partner. Now, this could be a partner in a law firm or some kind of business practice, some kind of business. They may want to take you on as a partner. This could be somebody wanting to take you on as a love partner. Partner can mean different things. You could also be questioning if you go on a job interview. Some of you may feel like, I'm questioning if I'm the right person for this job. Once you hear the interview, go through the interview or get the full information about the job description, you may feel like, I don't know that I'm the right person for this job. You also may be skeptical of it because you may feel like some offer you get is too good to be true. That may be the reason you don't trust it. Also, too, I hear some of you Pisces may be used to working by yourself or being by yourself. And so if you're going to start working at a business or company where there's a lot of people you would have to interact and work with, that could make you skeptical. Or if you've been single for a long time, and now if you get into a dating situation or a relationship situation, that you may feel like, wow, I've been alone for a long time. Am I up for this? So those could be some of your thoughts in December. But again, like I said, for you Pisces specifically, I've gotten it for some of the other signs, but your sign, I'm getting it the most. These messages could apply to some of you Pisces in December, January, or February. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Pisces to work with, use, and wear in the month of December of 2025, you got charoite. And charoite is a soul stone. It works with the heart and the third eye chakra. So your third eye chakra and your heart chakra. It has great healing power. It can bring healing. It can bring power. It can also bring love and protection. Charoite heals the physical body, and it can also heal the emotions. It's a stone of transformation, and it's used to overcome fears. It also helps overcome obsessive and compulsions, and it stimulates your inner vision, and it's a very good grounding stone. If you work or wear this stone in December, I feel like it's going to make you feel like you're following your path or following the right path for you. It's going to give you more energy. And it could also simultaneously help you if you're having trouble with your sleeping patterns. It's a good stone for you, my guides are saying, to, like, if you have to deal with certain people that you find grating on your nerves or like an annoyance to you. This will be a good gemstone, it could, the gemstones have frequency and vibration. You have frequency and vibration. So it could work with your aura, with your energy, to keep people and situations that would normally grate on your nerves and get on your nerves in some way. It's going to mitigate that, where you feel like things that would normally grate on your nerves are not going to bother you as much. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And thank you for liking my videos and for sharing them and for subscribing to my channel. If you want to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides, you can follow me on Facebook, also on X, and on my YouTube community posts. And I also put predictions and messages for the free members on Patreon and also the Tier 1 members on my Patreon. And if you're interested in any of the special videos I record on very specific topics, bringing you more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for each sign of the zodiac, you can get them on my Vimeo on-demand videos and also on my Patreon shop. I've created a list you can read here on this slide. They are also linked below this video in the description box, and the links are also on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. The link to my Patreon is also down below and also on that page, my videos page at theluckymermaid.com. Now please listen to this message about Vimeo. And please remember to hit the like button to help get this video out to more people, help this channel grow, and help with the algorithms. I do truly appreciate it. So I hope you all have an amazing month of December. Happy holidays, season's greetings, happy Hanukkah, and Merry Christmas. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.